Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Glassman's World. So, check it out. Today I was over at Kirtland Park for the MAS end of school party. And they have the big old, all the jumpers, all the activities, all the students are there for the end of school year barbecue and everything. And we had witnessed a military plane, a jet fighter, basically, because it was so loud. It had flown over the park and flew over us, and then went was going north from the Air Force Base just south of us. So it went north above us, flew directly above, cut to the east, and I figured there'd probably be another plane to follow. Usually they go in twos when they're doing their practice runs and stuff like that here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And there wasn't a second plane or anything, and I figured it probably just went around and then landed again. Apparently, it may have landed. Maybe there was a second plane that went up, but when another airplane had taken off, so then this was an hour or so later after we had witnessed that one aircraft fly over us. Apparently, right after takeoff, there was an accident at Kirtland Air Force Base, or really close to it. I'm trying to figure out exactly where on the map. So let me show you here, guys. This is the news footage here. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit, and I'll play it for you here, and that way you can see what's going on. But this is the plane, and fire crews are all around putting it out. So when I noticed it, it was at about 1:45. I was actually on my way home from the park, had already left, and then noticed there was smoke coming, and it was like in the same direction of the park. So I actually was jumping back on the bus to go back and make sure that my child was okay and that her mom was okay over there, and everyone was okay. So I called and called. Right around 150, 149, I think, was when I first started calling them. So it was just a little before that the plane went down, and then a big plume of smoke was coming up in that direction. I found out that it wasn't the park. I was concerned that maybe there's something that happened with the all the barbecues and the grills and stuff, and so it wasn't that. And then when I got home later, uh, come to find out that there was a military plane that actually went down. And in this video here, you can see they'll let me see if I can actually just scroll forward a little bit here. So towards the end of their video here, they actually show where the pilot had ejected out. And so on that on that video there, I can kind of see the roads and things like that. And then also there's another video here. So that was, I believe, channel 4. This is channel 7. And as you can see here, let me take off the closed captioning so the words aren't in the way. But as you can see here, this is, I believe, right here is Broadway, right at the curve. And then this is the hill. So I'm trying to figure it out on Google Maps right here where exactly it is. So we're going to open up the maps here. I do believe I have it opened already. And so it's just right past the Rattlesnake going up the hill. And then when you curve east, so you're going down south on, what is that, University Boulevard? Oh man, these maps take forever, huh? Come on, here it comes. Okay, so right on this hill right here is where I believe, okay, so right here I believe is where the accident occurred. And then the pilot was actually ejected and had landed somewhere around here, in this area right here. And you can see in the video the vehicles are all around, and I believe the ambulance picked him up, and then they drove him down this road here, which probably then led over to this road, and then they somehow got back onto University somehow. I don't know if there's any side roads, but I do believe that the plane went down and crashed right here. And what's interesting is that let's try to back out right here. This computer is extremely slow, so I'm going to do my best here. But you can see that he was actually, I believe, on approach back to the landing strip. As you can see, the landing strip is right there, and this is about the curve. This is that hill right there. And then he went down, the pilot went down somewhere right there. And so, I don't know if the winds took him that way, or, with his direction, he was probably coming back. And I wonder if he was actually, I don't know, because they're saying that he took off. What's crazy is if he took off, he was taking off this way, and then went down right at that hill right there. Had he not hit that hill, he would have gone over into this area right here, guys. Which I don't know what that is. DNR tank. I don't know what that is. So fortunately, he hit that hill there, and he didn't go into this area right here, which is DNR tank. And I don't know what DNR tank is. Manufacturing. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know if that's a DNR tank company. I don't know if that's fuel or what that is, but that would not have been good. So fortunately, he hit that hill, guys. And so he hit this hill right here. And then maybe he got blown back after ejecting. So you can see where he took off, and then he must have ejected. He had issues right away. So that's fortunate that it went down right there, guys. I'm sure that it's all closed off. It's just right past the giant rattlesnake in the median. I don't know if you guys know about that, but there's a huge a stone sculpture of a rattlesnake, and if you follow it around, the whole entire median of this is basically the rattlesnake, and eventually you'll see the rattle. But yeah, it's right there at the rattlesnake, guys, and fortunately didn't hit that DNR tank company. We'll have to find out any more news and information. Luckily, also, let's so if the plane was going that way, then he had just taken off, and unfortunately, he had an accident, and we were actually, so that happened just a few miles away from where we were, which I believe we were right here. So we were only a few miles away, not too far away. And like I said, he had flown over this park right here. Is it that one? No, not that one. This park over here. So he had flown over Kirtland. And then, like I said, he flew over, and then he went this way. And then probably circled around to go and land. And then they probably took off again. Usually they have several planes, you know, following each other. I thought that we'd see two, you know, following each other there, but apparently it didn't. So this is where we were here in the Kirtland community, and the accident was let's see if I can zoom out. I believe this is, where's the park? Somewhere over here. Kirtland community. So yeah, we weren't too far away from it. I don't know why the Comfort Inn is showing up now. And I believe this is where the curb is right here. And this is where the park is over here. Something like that. But fortunately it didn't come down into you know, into any area here. You know, the park is right here, I believe. Yeah, I believe the park is right here. And the crash was just south, actually directly south of where the park is. And I don't know, I'd say 4 miles, 5 miles away. So not too far away. We'll have to find out if the pilot's okay, and what was the cause and the whole issue there. But I would probably stay away from this area. You probably can't see anything unless you come up on the backside or over here. Or, I don't know. You probably can't see anything because it's on that hill there. So it's right on the curb, right at the Rattlesnake University Boulevard. They said it was at south of Rio Bravo and 2nd Street. But this is, I'm pretty much confirming it. It's right here, right at the bend, right at the Rattlesnake, just south of Rio Bravo and off of University there. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. If there's any more updates, any news or anything on this, I will let you know. But yeah, unfortunately, we had an accident today with a military plane, a fighter jet, went down right there, and he ejected and landed somewhere about right there. All right, thanks for watching, guys.